Welcome to the first episode of VansDswords. This is an alternative category where I'm going to be showcasing the various weaponry I have and also doing more fights, more sword fights, just because people like that. So the weapons you see here are the ones that I used in my previous video. The Master Sword and the VansDsword each measure out about 44 inches. The difference between them being their handle sizes. This one's a definite two-hander, but this is more like a one-hander, hand and a half. The Buster Sword here is a blade of 41 inches and a handle of 19, measuring out to a total of 60 inches. The shield measures 20 inches on all of its sides, but stands about a total of 23 inches. So that's the weapons I've used in my previous video. So now I'm going to show you the weapons you haven't seen that you will see soon. The standard sword has a blade of 26 inches and measures a total of 35 inches. And it's just like kind of the basic sword that I have. I have like 4 others of different types. The short sword measures a total of 22 inches and the blade is a mere 16 inches. But it's really small, so using 2 of them is no problem. And if you get really close to like spear users, it can actually be beneficial if you've got like another weapon to kind of help you along the way. This is the dagger with handle guard. It measures a total of 19 inches, and the blade runs the whole length of it. It doesn't have a sharp edge on the other side, so you're able to like hold it like this, and then the handle is embedded in there. So this is the butcher's blade. The blade measures 20 inches, and it's pretty much a beast when it comes to blocking and close range offense. It's surprisingly light, so it makes it very versatile, and it's sturdy, so it's good for deflecting blows. Although don't expect to use it exactly like a shield. This is the spiked blade. It measures a total of 18 inches, and the spikes are 13 inches. And then along the back it has some tape here, which signifies that it's not sharp and so it can be held in the back. This is the tonfa. It's a kind of a difficult weapon to use. Not many people use it, but it is very versatile in the sense that it also has one of the backs so it can be held. And then it measures a total of 21 inches along the blade, and then the handle is about 5 inches. Alright, so here we have the long and the short battle axe. With this one we have a blade length of 11 inches and then a width of 9. We have, once again, a blade length of 11 inches, but this time we have a width of 20 inches. So the short battle axe is obviously a lot more defensive, and the long battle axe has more reach, just being the basic difference between the two of them. The hammer here has a blade length of 10 inches and then a width of 20 inches. So it's good at defending just as much as the battle axe. The only difference being that it's not as much of a deflector as the other one, although it really is good at batting away attacks. So this is the first version of the Buster Sword I did. It measures 44 inches like the Master Sword and the VansDsword, which is about the length of a standard longsword. I believe a longsword's total length is 46 inches. The blade here itself is only 33 inches, like the Master Sword and the Buster Sword. But the difference being, obviously, that it has this big, broad thing. Yeah, that's all I can say. The katana is 44 inches, like the Master Sword, like the V1 Buster Sword, like the Bastard Sword. But the difference is that the handle is slightly longer, and the blade only measures 32 inches. It also has a non-strike back, which means you can put your hand to it and use it as a two-handed guard, which makes it especially effective against larger weapons, meaning that like you can pretty much do everything a person with a really big weapon could do with just this one weapon. So, if you have the skill, that is. The scimitar is the same size as the standard swords, a blade that measures 26 inches and a total of 35 inches, but it's hooked at a 45-degree angle, just to give it that kind of like curved blade feel, even though it isn't. It does allow it to hook around shields and blocks, so it still gives it the added benefit that the scimitar had, as well as that like curved slicing shape for nice effect. The halberd here has a blade length of 10 inches, a width of 13, and then it stands a total of 58 inches. So just under 5 feet. The spear here has a tip of 14 inches. However, some of that is wrapped in the non-strike zone. And then the total is 62 inches, so it's the longest weapon I have. So that's all the swords I have. If you want to see me doing fights with these swords or the matchups between the different weapons, you can leave comments in the below area, and then like it if you liked it, and I'll be seeing you on the battlefield.
Kill him. Oh. Oh, kill him. Oh.